Hey there everybody, it's your man Jomahawk 2694 and I'm here with the third episode of Batman Arkham Knight. I'm going to be talking a bit quieter because it's like midnight, 1 in the morning where I am right now, and I don't want to wake up my family. And yeah, all you really missed from the last episode was that Batman sent Oracle the sample of fear toxin that he took off of that one soldier he broke the wrist of. And basically, he said he was going to go find Ivy, or, well, not find Ivy, spoiler. But that's what we're going to go do. We're going to go investigate Scarecrow's safe house where we will find Poison Ivy. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on. I just want to smash through a window, damn it.
Oh, he's in town? God, I thought she'd just curl up and die without Joker.
I just phased through a wall.
Just keep throwing your mind against my riddles like a gentle wave splashing helplessly against the steadfast rocky cliffs of my genius.
I don't plan on...
Even everything. My informants will construct more incredible, edifying challenges as the night continues.
Enigma got severely beaten with this.
He ordered a gasser.
Do your worst. The boredom is killing me.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you when we're good and ready. Why do we have to wait? We can give her a dose now.
Easy.
The doors are locked. I'll have to find another way in.
Look who it is. I can't say I'm surprised. You should really review your security. I've seen trees with faster reflexes. Something tells me this wasn't part of the plan.
Oh, Ivy.
Well, that's made things a little more interesting.
Sir, it's Batman. He's here.
Were you expecting to find me, Batman?
Not
I'm
really.
afraid I must disappoint you. Take a look at the chamber. I want you to know the fear that is coming.
Listen up, Bat Freak. We're walking out of here, nice and slow. If you try anything stupid, I'll blow her brains out.
Charming. But only one of us is getting out of this cell.
No! No!
little natural immunity.
Of course she has that. You know, why would Scarecrow even do that? Gas his own man. Hello, Red.
What are you doing here?
Why did Scarecrow lock you up?
No hello.
Tell me.
And what if I don't want to?
Then I burn every plant in Gotham.
It started with a meeting.
What meeting?
Everyone was there. Penguin, Two-Face, Riddler, even poor Harley. Scarecrow said he had a plan. That together we could take you out, and Gotham would be ours.
Over my dead body.
I believe that was the idea. I told him that I wasn't interested in his pathetic human games. And when I came to, I was locked up in that room. It's such a shame that his vile toxin has no effect on me. Nature always wins. Will he ever learn?
Will you?
You're coming with me.
You only had to ask.
Sure thing, Red.
What's wrong?
Go, go, go! We got the target, sir. He's cornered. Don't move.
Are you sure it's him?
Confirmed, it's Batman.
Sir, that tank they have backing them up is unmanned.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be tough, except for this.
60mm cannon operational.
You know, it's a real good thing that the militia's tanks, every single one of them, is without... a driver.
6 more unmanned tanks moving to Chinatown. We'll be there any second.
It is pretty badass that Batman has a tank. There they are. Ow.
We need to leave.
The master of understatement as ever.
You know, that could not
We
be
need to know where those
comfortable.
tanks are coming from.
I'm tracking several transport helicopters moving into the city. There are more on the way.
Activate the Batmobile weapon diagnostics. It's time to go to war.
Says the guy who swore never to kill anybody. Also, I'd just like to point out how bullshit those slam rounds are. Coming out of a gun. There's a difference between rubber and plastic riot bullets and the no doubt heavier rounds that Batman's using.
An idiot is right there.
energy system diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage.
I already know what I'm doing. So yeah, that's something you don't really learn until later. If you use the live round machine gun,
Diagnostic test complete.
if you use the live round machine gun that the Batmobile has, and you hit those little blue glowy plates on a tank, you get
Batman, I'm seeing a transport deploying more tanks at Panessa Studios. I've warned GCPD to pull their men off the streets.
I'm heading there now.
you get an insta kill on it.
Come in, all units. This is Commissioner Gordon. We have numerous hostile tanks deployed across the city. Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
Wasn't the city already under attack?
Jim, tell your men they can resume their patrols. The tanks have been dealt with.
Thank God. Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on it. I need the isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And resume. Alright, now that that idiot squad's out of the way. Ooh, we leveled up. How many points I got? 2? I need that. And I need something else, but we'll get to that later.
It's confirmed. Rider spotted in the cauldron. Talk in 5 out.
Yes, it is the freaking bat.
Jeez, he's coming after us!
So welcome to our
You here, Batman? Bring her down to the lockup on the lower level.
welcome to our base of operations, the Gotham City Police Center. Well, department, whatever.
What the hell?
It's a tank, bitches.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
It's gonna take a little while longer. Drop by the clock tower when you're ready, and I'll show you what I've got so far.
Who taught you to drive?
My thoughts exactly. He's under control, sweetie. Throughout this grim and dismal night, as the enemies swarm,
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
my sentiment exactly.
There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Well, look who it is.
Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you're putting it to good use.
Oh, good. Another cell.
Yep. The night is dark, the fight is long, but Batman shall right what once was wrong.
You feel safer now that I'm all locked up?
Yep. So here's the base of operations. Just in the interest of time, I'm not going to talk to everybody
had your chance to evacuate. You all made your choices. You have my word that each and every one of you will be commended when this is over. The work starts now.
So as you make progress through this game, bringing in criminals, saving people,
Right here at this precinct. You want a minimum.
they're gonna show up here.
Locking me up is a sign of desperation, Batman. I can see it in your eyes. You're afraid.
Yeah. So you can talk to all these people. I'm not going to. I am going to show you this place, though, because it's really cool. This is my absolute favorite room in this entire game. Oh, what's this? It's an easy one. As you bring in more criminals, the evidence of their misdeeds starts to fill these walls. In here are some of the ones that have already happened.
One stuffed bear and a canister of Titan formula, owned by Bane, aka Unknown. We had to let Bane loose after the Arkham City fallout. Guy was messed up anyway. Serious Titan withdrawal. My guess, he's off somewhere getting clean, and he's not going to be happy when he comes back. One vial of Titan formula, one set of wind-up explosive false teeth, one pair of actual X-ray specs, one toy gun loaded with one toy flag, and 5 real bullets. All used by the Joker. No known alias. It's one hell of a toy box. I'm glad no one's gonna play with it again. One custom-tailored top hat, worn by Jervis Tetch, aka the Mad Hatter. Guy's mad, all right. He tried to brainwash Batman in Arkham City. He got the Wonderland kicked out of him instead. I hated letting him go. This guy's too creepy to stay free. A selection of body parts belonging to Warren White, aka the Great White Shark. White got himself sent to Arkham on an insanity plea. He lost a few things other than his mind while there. Made the new look work, though, I gotta say. One freeze ray, used by Mr. Freeze, aka Victor Freeze. We, had to stop playing with this after the commissioner caught us making ice cream. Freeze has kept quiet since leaving Arkham City. Maybe Batman finally talked some sense into him.
That's one of the things I love about Batman villains. Most of them can be talked back to the side of good. But what is good anyway?
One ventriloquist dummy, aka Scarface. This ain't the original Scarface. It's a Joker knockoff. Don't ask me why, but the clown took a liking to these creepy things. One laughing gas grenade, one snare trap, and one baseball bat. All used by Dr. Harleen Quinzel, aka Harley Quinn, during a recent assault on the Bloodhaven police station. From what we gathered, Scarecrow sent Harley to break out Poison Ivy from the lockup in Blood.
Which is the Harley Quinn DLC pack.
One black mask worn by Black Mask, aka Roman Sionis. Sionis never really recovered from the night of the Black Gate riots, the night Joker showed up. Roman was an old school gangster. Joker, well, I'm not sure what he was. One Tommy gun, used by Peyton Riley, aka the ventriloquist. Or maybe the gun belongs to the puppet.
I want it.
I never really understood what's going on there. One mask and jacket worn by Anarchy, aka Lonnie Machin. I wasn't even a cop when this kid tried to hit Gotham. No one's seen him since. No one knows where they're keeping him. I guess the government don't like anarchists too much. One pair of shock gloves, worn by the electrocutioner, aka Lester Buczynski. Joker hired this guy on the night of the Black Gate riots, and then he killed him. I heard Batman borrowed these for a while before handing them in. I guess he prefers beating up punks the old-fashioned way. One rifle and 2 wrist-mounted guns, used by Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot. Another guy we had to let go after Arkham City got shut down. Still, That doesn't mean he got his toys back. One Arkham Asylum branded shock collar, worn by Killer Croc, aka Waylon Jones. We found this thing in the sewers under Arkham City. And that ain't good, because it was supposed to keep that bastard under control. 2 ceremonial swords used by Raish Al Ghul. We found these at the bottom of Wonder Tower the night of Protocol 10. They were covered in blood. No body, though.
Surprise, frickin' surprise.
Talia.
Yes, yes, yes. Weep, weep, weep.
I'm sorry.
One ceremonial sword owned by Talia Al Ghul. Miss Al Ghul was a wanted terrorist and an associate of her father, Raish. But Joker got to her before we did. From what I hear, Batman put this blade to good work after she died. One electric charge gun used by Batman, aka... we don't like to ask. Batman dropped this here with the rest of the Arkham City evidence. Nice to have some of Batman's gear in the evidence room. I hope he doesn't ask for it back.
Too late. Because 1, I want it, and 2, I'm not asking.
I ain't stopping him.
Don't look at me. I've got men searching as we speak. Screw you.
Who's Gordon talking to?
Damn bureaucrats. We're on our own.
We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's got to be up to no good.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew searching Gotham South and West. I'm gonna join him when I'm done here. We're gonna find that son of a bitch. Fernandez, it's Gordon. Give me an update.
Fine. Use the mission select screen to select your next target. I'm locating a new supervillain or mission that will be automatically added. Okay, so top is always the story mission. Hunting Scarecrow to try and end this horrid night. Riddler. Can't pick that one, mainly because I already did the 2 on Bleak. So we're just gonna do this one. Oh, one more thing. These are the expansion missions that I can't do yet. 30%, 34%, 27%, 60%, 24%. So yeah, they added in a couple of extra villains. Unless I absolutely need upgrade points, I'm gonna wait until the clean up any stuff you haven't finished yet before I move to the end of the game.
I'll find that missing fire crew.
Searching the dock.
Good luck out there, Batman.
Work your way back along the East River. on pairs. Watch your backs. If you
Never seen him up close before.
time to be a hero.
Take it all in.
Yep, poor bastard. He ain't gonna be able to live with himself when he finds out what he did in that diner.
He's gonna lose his badge for sure.
Owens is a good cop, lives for the job. He don't deserve
It wasn't his fault. It was mine.
Still no sign of the preacher. No records, nothing. Something tells me he won't stay hidden for long. For the Lord has...
What are you doing here, Ryder?
Hey, how's my favorite masked vigilante? One of those nights, huh?
You shouldn't be in the city.
Bet you're wondering about the tape. I'll let you in on the action if you promise to keep me in the loop. What do you say?
It's not safe. You should have left with the evacuation.
And missed the biggest story of the year? Hell, the century. This is it. My chance to get back on top. Quid pro quo, Batman. What's the latest on Scarecrow? Any leads?
Stay out of trouble.
Hey, I try. Trouble always finds
You know,
me.
whatever happened to your creeper thing, you know? Watching this fill up is always such a nice thing. So, that was episode 3 of Batman Arkham City. Or, what am I talking about? Arkham Knight. I really hope you enjoyed it. Got a little bit of fighting in. Got some of the lay of the game. Next episode, we're going to be doing a little bit more side. We're going to be doing a little bit of side questing. We're going to be going after a couple of firefighters, looking for more of the bodies, stuff like that. This game has a lot to do. Now, just a quick thing. When I say I'm going to be completing this game, I'm not going to be getting every trophy. I'm going to be going for 100% game completion as it states on the main menu, and then adding on an extra 20% with the additional missions. And then I'm going to be doing 100% as according to the picture for each of the Arkham episodes. So, yeah. I think we got through quite a bit, and I hope you join me for episode 4 of Batman Arkham Knight. Till then, peace out.